That loud braying sound you hear comes from these African penguins who are very much at home here at the Pueblo, Colorado Zoo.
Well, they are very personable. In the early morning, sometimes they come in and they're swimming like crazy.
Tess, whose friend Mongo is her constant companion, is the star of the show here. At just over 40 years of age, she is the world's oldest living African penguin in captivity.
No females ever made it to 40 before.
But Tess had a serious health scare recently when skin cancer was discovered on her face. Doctors at Colorado State University's veterinary hospital use very advanced, targeted radiation therapy to treat it.
She went back into her exhibit and is doing fantastic.
Tess is unique in another important way. She's part of a rapidly dwindling population of African penguins, penguins that are currently threatened by climate change.
You know, the plight of the African penguin is sad.
Tess's vet, who studied the issue, says climate change has altered ocean currents off the southern and western coasts of Africa, where the penguins live, forcing the birds to swim up to 30 kilometers to get the sardines and anchovies they depend on.
What used to be a quick jaunt into the ocean and a 5-kilometer swim, which is nothing for a penguin, is now turning into a marathon. When they don't have the energy sources, they can't breed as well. There's young that are not being fed as well.
So where once several million African penguins lived in the wild, now there are fewer than 200,000, and the number is dropping.
The African penguins, at the current predictions, will be extinct within the next 20 years.
Dr. Matt Johnston says that would be tragic.
It hurts to know, as someone who loves life in all of its glorious forms, that, you know, my kid may go to the Western Cape and not get to see the nesting penguins, because they're amazing to see.
They're back.
He hopes Tess's story shines a light on the African penguin problem and leads to action.
Yeah, I like to think of her as an ambassador for awareness.
An ambassador who continues to age gracefully, delighting her zookeeper and everyone else.
Anything past 40 is just, you know,
Gravy.
gravy, yeah.
Hendrik Sabrandi, CCTV, Pueblo, Colorado.